All right, so we are back here in Illustrator. I have got the same text from the previous video. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that and go ahead and type back in no comply. So some of you might know what no comply is, some of you might not. It is actually a really kind of, those of you that know classic skateboarding, it is a classic skateboard move. I just think it's a really cool kind of term. It looks kind of funny. But anyway, so we got our text typed back in here. It is editable text. Okay, I can come in. I can add a space. I can add a return stroke to where it puts it down on a different line. But basically, right now, I'm going to go back and I am going to convert this text to outline. So as long as the text is selected, Shift Command O will convert it to outlines. Now, here we go with the text right here. It is converted over to no fill, black outline right here, or black stroke. Now, just like with the previous text, you can change the colors, you can change the fills, but you can also apply brush strokes to the outline of text, okay? Right now, Illustrator does not know that this is text right here. It just reads this as a simple shape. So if I have a simple rectangle right here, I can come over to my art brushes, I can apply one of these Micanthus brushes, and it puts these feather strokes on the edge of this particular rectangle up here. Just because Illustrator thinks it's a shape, it knows that there's a stroke, and it'll put whatever brush I choose, say for instance this kind of florally one right here, it'll put that right on there too. So I am going to take this text, okay, I'm going to load up one of my other brush strokes that I have. Let's see, what are the constructs? No, not the constructs. I like these right here. These are the Contix brushes right here. Now, I am going to apply one of these particular scatter brushes right here to the stroke of the brush. Okay, so let's see how that looks. That is pretty crazy because there is a whole lot of scatter to that particular brush. About this one right here. This one is a little bit different. You have absolutely no idea that that says anything because it's a scatter brush and not a stroke brush. Okay, let's see if we add, what happens when we add one of these art brushes here to it. That's kind of cool. You kind of get this really neat looking little sci-fi bit to it right here. Now what happens if we add one of these more filled brushes down here? Now that's really cool. I kind of like this. This is kind of grunged out. Okay, looks kind of to be a bit torn up. Maybe has a little bit of a sci-fi feel to it because of these edges that are around it. But I really like the overall look of this particular brush stroked around this text. Alright, so with any text that you convert to an outline, you can add a brushed stroke to it. And it can create really cool effects for you. But again, just remember, once a text is converted to an outline, it can no longer be edited through any kind of keyboard input. So if you spell something wrong, you can't simply click the type tool, go and delete something and then retype something in because it is now a shape in Illustrator. Once it's a shape, it can't be re-rendered out to text. So, hope this helps. We will continue on with clipping masks in the next tutorial to where you can really create some pretty extravagant stuff with text. All right.